This is Russ. Yeah, I'm back out on the road again. Haven't I been taking this bike out a lot lately? Yes, I have. But the reason is because it's the closest one to the door. Because I took it out before. That's why it's out there. So why didn't I grab something else? Well, I have a very short time window. It's going to rain. It was already drizzling on me when I was driving back. Today's a Sunday, by the way. I was driving back from church. It was already drizzling on me. I had hoped to take the bike out today, and nothing. You know, it doesn't happen. If it's too cold, too windy, too rainy, I can't go out. But it's too cold right now. It's gonna rain. It's quite windy. Yeah, a little chilly. So this is gonna be a quick ride. I just wanted to take it out at least once before we lose all the weather altogether. Although tomorrow they said it's supposed to be pretty good, so we'll see. If it's good, maybe I'll go out, take out a bike, or do a review, because I have another bike to review. One of the two. Something's gonna happen tomorrow, hopefully. Let's hope that the weather holds out for me. So what did I have to tell you guys for today? Well, I was looking over the inventory of bikes, and I was looking at it and I'm thinking, I mentioned that there's bikes available. A couple of people were interested, but nobody is committed yet. I kept thinking about that and going, I wonder why. Is it because it's too early in the season? Is it nobody left in this general area that needs bikes? Is it too expensive for them? I don't think that's the case. Or is it that people are waiting around because they're not sure about the regulations? I'm thinking that's what it is. Let me know in the comments below if that's what it is. What do you think? What do you think is happening out here? I mean, it'd be interesting to find out what the actual sales are doing for various manufacturers. Have they noticed a slowdown in the purchasing of bikes? If they've all noticed that, then we all know what's going on, right? If not, then they don't want my bikes. I don't know. Hey, I got a couple of them that are pretty good up there. Yep. Hey, I even have a Stellar Falcon up there right now. I've got the red one available up there. So anyway, whatever. So what else has been happening? Well, I ran into some relatives recently, and we were talking a little bit about e-bikes, and they were saying, yeah, you ride mostly on the street. I go, yeah, I do. But the thing is, I ride on the street in the suburbs, all right? There's a difference. They're in the heart of Chicago. I don't think you can ride easily on the streets in the heart of Chicago without some type of thing going on. You know, people run you over. You got to be careful. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to talk too much to my cousin, but he was saying maybe he should buy a scooter. I don't know. Here, okay, since I couldn't talk to him there, I know he watches me. Let me address this to my cousin, okay? Scooters are okay, but the thing is, I feel safer on a bike. Here's why. It's because I'm holding on to something. I've got hands to hold on to. A scooter, yeah, well, you got that handlebar thing up on the top, but man, you know, there's like no protection if you hit a pothole or anything like that. You go flying off of that thing because the wheels are so small. I had two scooters given to me for review, and while I thought they were good scooters, I still felt it seemed more dangerous to me to ride a scooter than it is to ride an e-bike. I really feel that. he brought up the fact too that it says we can't compete with the cars, with the bikes, with our regulations at 20 miles per hour. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, I mean, look at everybody's passing me right now. I'm doing 22, they're passing me, and this is a 25 mile per hour lane. You know, those guys aren't doing 25. Those guys are doing at least 30. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to do it. But look, if you're on a scooter, you got the same situation going on, okay? Even though some of the scooters go faster, that doesn't mean you're allowed to go faster. At least in our area here, we can't. We have to, I'm gonna take a right over here, put my hand out real quickly. We still have to do 20 miles per hour, whether it's a scooter or a bike. So you want to check in your own area, but I think it's going to be the same thing. I just kind of think it's safer on the bike. This is my 2 cents. Now the thing is, he has two of the Himiway cruisers. Cruisers, when they first came out, he bought these cruisers when I had like my Rad Rover 5. Yeah, so it's been a while, right? Still, I'm sure, still in good condition. He hasn't taken it out that often, but you know, to move it around, he has it in his basement area. He has to go up a ramp to move it up. So that's kind of a hassle. It is. The scooters, yeah, okay. It's probably a little bit easier to move it, that's for sure. But some of those scooters are pretty heavy. The one that I had was like 70 pounds. It's like as heavy as a bike. Then again, that scooter would do like 40 miles an hour, right? Which I don't recommend doing, by the way. Yeah, that scooter was given to Mrs. Wright's nephew. So it would be my nephew-in-law, I guess, if you want to call it that way. And even he doesn't ride it at 40 miles an hour. He says, no way, man. He says that thing would be a little too dangerous to do that. I think he does around 20, 22, something like that as well. And he says even then, it feels a little sketchy. We told him, we said, okay, look, if you're gonna have this scooter, we're gonna give it to you, because he needed something to transport himself around. He wanted it. I says, okay, you can only get it if you buy yourself a good helmet. So he bought himself an X-Needle helmet. I says, you want that because you never can tell. And he says, yeah. He says, after seeing how fast that scooter can go, he says, yeah, you've got to wear something good. I don't know if he wears pads, but I know some people wear, you know, elbow pads and knee pads and stuff. If they take a fall on that thing, man. I guess you could say the same thing with a bike, but I think a bike would take a crash better than the scooter. The scooter just throw you right off of that thing. So think about it before you do it, if you decide to do that. Now, the alternative is to get another kind of bike, you know, maybe something lighter in weight or something like that. I'll give you an example. That velotric one that I had, what was that thing? The Tempo. That's really lightweight. That looks like our old 10-speed type bikes. I call them 10-speed still. It looks like our old road bikes. Yeah, it only weighs 38 pounds, and I think the fender and rack adds another 4. So what does that bring it to? About 42 pounds, something like that. It's a smaller motor. Okay, I think it has, what is it, 350? Maybe something like that. 350 watts, something like that. But hey, I can get that up to 28 miles per hour as well. I mean, climbing the hills, okay, that's another issue. It's not going to climb the hills quite as nicely as something like the Stellar Falcon can. But you know, if you just want to get around, moving that up and down, from the basement area up will be a lot easier than moving those Himiway bikes. Something to think about. Something to think about. All right, we're just going around in circles here. I'm not going too far. I mean, I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of dark up ahead. The wind is blowing pretty good. I can feel it. I told Mrs. Wright I'll be out for maybe 10-15 minutes max. I says, I can't see being out too long, not like this. The wind is killing me right now. It is really cold. She says, put the air pads on. then it's like admitting defeat. I only do the air pads during the winter months. We're supposedly spring now, okay? No ear pads. Yeah, but I can feel it. The wind is blowing hard. I don't know if you can hear it. Probably can a little bit. But yeah, you can't survive like this out here that long. I should be pedaling. I've been throttling the entire time. Yeah, I didn't recharge the battery since the last time I used this bike. It's down to 50% right now. Let's just throttle it. I'm too cold to pedal. Well, actually, you should be pedaling because you're cold. Build up some heat that way, right? Yeah, forget it. Forget it. So that's my message to him, okay? Yeah, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. I was going to, but we had to leave early just to let him know. We had another thing that we had to go to. So we made our appearance, hung out for about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour or something like that, and then we left. All right. And the dog didn't bark at me. Dogs are usually trying to get me. So what else is going on? Well, like I said, there's another bike that came in. I need to do that review. The problem is that I usually have to do a preliminary ride first to get my impressions of the bike, and then I could do the review. So I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow comes out. It's supposed to be a little warmer, but we'll see. It's not expected to rain, but again, that's what they always say, but then you get little drizzles and stuff that happen. Like today wasn't supposed to rain, and all of a sudden they said, okay, it's gonna rain. Can't trust it. Can't trust it. Anyways, this new Stellar Falcon is doing pretty good. It's definitely quieter. Yeah, the little bit of whining that I hear, road construction ahead, we're not going to go through that. You know what that is? That's new tar and stuff like that. I'm not going through that. Forget it, I'm turning around. Turning around, FedEx is turning around, I'm turning around too. Forget it, man, I'm not doing that. I got to bring these bikes back into the house. I'm going to bring all that tar back in there, forget it. We're not doing that. Now I'm riding against the wind. Whoa, I can feel that thing push me. This is the problem. Okay, I'll stick my hand out real quickly because I don't, the thing is you stick your hand out to make a turn. And then when it's blowing on you, feel like, oh, okay, I have less control now because not both hands are on the handlebar. One of the other reasons I took this Stellar Falcon instead of taking the new City Robin 3 is because the Stellar Falcon requires me to lean forward a little bit more than something like the City Robin 3. City Robin 3 slopes back to you because of the handlebars. This is more of the straight style handlebars, so you're going to lean forward a little bit more. I kind of feel with the wind, that gives me better stability. I mean, between the two, if you're talking Stellar Falcon, City Robin 3, why would a person buy one over the other? Well, if you want a more upright riding position, you buy the City Robin 3. I'm telling you that right now. You literally are vertical. Your back is vertical pretty much. Yeah, that thing is tilted back for you and it's angled to you. It's an easy, comfortable ride on that one. This one, a little more aggressive. A little more aggressive feel. You're gonna lean forward a little bit more. I mean, it's like a mountain bike. You lean forward a little, right? Same thing happens here. Now, you can change the angle. You have the, let me angle down a little bit here. You could change this thing, you can angle this back further. And they even tilted it back a little bit. The head post is tilted back by a certain degree, which gives you a little bit better chance to be a little bit more upright rather than leaning forward way too much. But on this bike, you still lean forward a little bit, just so that you know. And that's fine, not everyone wants to be totally vertical. Sometimes people like to have a little forward lean. Like I said, even like for today, I said this bike probably still be more stable for me to ride in the heavy wind than the City Robin 3 would be. So you make decisions, you know, you pick the bike that you feel suits you better. The price difference between the two is only like $100 difference, I think. I don't think it's that much. So it's, I think the City Robin 3s are less expensive than this bike. They have the same motors. Yeah, so really what you're paying for on one, you get a more comfortable upright ride. On this one, a little more aggressive type of ride to it. Personal preferences, whatever you like, you know. All right, let's take a left over here. Oh, there's an arrow there. I'm not gonna go that way. Let's just head back. Don't know where I'm going. Let's head back this way. Yeah, I just wanted to get out. You know, the thing is, you're stuck inside all the time. You just want to get out. I'm willing to risk being a little chilly. Risk possibly getting rained on, but hey, it hasn't rained. So I'm lucky. But I gotta head back. It's just too cold. By the time I get back, it'll be several minutes further, right? Probably got a good 10 minutes further, something like that. I better start heading back. Head back, man. Before you, I'm always sniffling too, if you ever notice that. That's because it's cold. It's cold out here. All the things I do just to get a video out for you guys, let you guys know what I'm doing. All right, hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already done so. It really does help out the channel. I do appreciate everyone doing that. Talk to you guys next time.